really appreciate Phil inviting me to participate in my new role. I'm going to let you read about our excellent panelists' bios and not introduce them in full, but I want to just highlight to you that you have former top government officials, leaders in the academy, public interest advocates, people who have been in government and representing some of the most important corporate stakeholders on these policy issues. And we are going to cover the globe and highlight some important domestic aspects of this concept, multi-stakeholderism. And I just want to lay it out before I turn it over to Danny to really dig in, of what is a huge dilemma, I think, for us here, and you're invited to help us try to figure this out. We have an environment that Larry Strickling has laid out before of really almost half the governments in the world deciding that there needs to be greater regulation of the internet. And the U.S. raising a huge red flag to that, as many other countries, about the dangers of interfering with the wonders of the internet and identifying the importance of going beyond government control and multilateral institutions and having a broad set of stakeholders engage openly, transparently, to debate all the important internet policy issues. And many countries in between those two positions trying to figure out what to do. And I think the reason is quite obvious. There are governments out there wondering how they can control the infrastructure that is essential to their society's needs. And for some, it's to control the conversation. For others, it's to create paths for economic, social growth, economic expansion, educational needs, healthcare needs. And they're not going to just walk away from this debate. They're going to look for a place to engage in the policies that they think are critical for their own citizens. And in that discussion, there are a lot of civil society organizations, nonprofits, around the world who are very interestingly concerned about their government's interference in essential communications platforms and worried about censorship, but at the same time wanting to see affordable access to the best, fastest communications platforms, hopefully ultimately broadband.